you see what I'm feeling? Are you ready for this?
I hope so.
You hope so. Okay. Let me feel what I'm feeling. Okay. First of all, physically, are you having any kind of pressure in your head? This feels like allergies, but it feels in the third eye too, so almost like connection to source. Okay? This isn't pain, it's pressure. Anytime you may feel sensations in your energy centers, we have 7 main energy centers, just acknowledge it, and sometimes if you want to tap wherever you're feeling that pressure, that'll open it up, especially the heart. You know, open that heart chakra up. I'm feeling like I can't talk right now, so your throat chakra is closed off, okay? I feel like it's really important that you really speak up, really speak your truth. Open up that throat chakra. Sometimes it's really hard because you don't want to ruffle feathers, okay? You cannot control how people are going to receive that message, but if you convey it with love from that heart space, rather than this lower vibration of fear, worry, doubt, regret, guilt, shame, any of those emotions, come from this heart space and open up that throat, because it's closer, obviously. You just send that message out. I feel like communicating, really opening up that throat chakra is important. Feeling some sensations down my right arm and in my chest, all down the side. This is tied to masculine energy and control. Let go of what you can't control. You want to acknowledge it, but if you can't control it, you've got to let it go. This is where you get that, be that fish in that water, because literally I'm seeing you like trying to swim upstream, and you can't. You know, you're resisting, because I'm seeing the salmon swimming upstream, and you just gotta go with the flow. It's so much easier that way. With that being said, sometimes you have to go against the resistance to make it a point across and to be true to you, especially if there's people in your life that don't have the same belief system as you. But this is where you just say, okay, I'm going to maneuver it the best I can. Okay? Do you have a question or someone you want to connect with?
Or I connect.
Okay. Anyone in particular?
My husband.
Your husband. Okay. Can I go ahead and get your name? Get his name?
Bill.
Bill. Okay. Has Bill been gone a while?
Not quite 2 years.
Not quite. Okay. I was sensing soon. It still feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing I'm feeling is lots here, and this needs to be passed with issues of that.
Kidney cancer.
Okay, he had kidney cancer. Okay. As soon as you said that, I started feeling lower pressure right here. Did he have issues with breathing and such?
This is quadriplegic.
Okay. The heaviness was
Yeah.
here was much stronger than, and then as soon as you
Oh,
said
right
it.
to his lungs.
Okay. Did he call you baby?
Yeah.
Okay, because he said baby, and he's saying it softly, baby. I'm feeling spirit coming right behind me. Feel that spirit coming close to you too. He's showing me very active, okay? He's showing me in a tracksuit.
He said what?
He's showing me wearing a tracksuit. He's got it rocking a tracksuit right now.
That's because he's in a wheelchair.
He is no longer in that, okay? He is showing me full use of everything, okay? He is running, he's active, he is healed. Are you having any issues with your right knee or either knee?
No.
Okay. Do you feel sometimes you're cut off at the knees?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're going with. He says, baby, you gotta breathe. Okay. You've been carrying a lot of burden for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
This is where that comes in too. Same as I said for you. You gotta ask for some help. You gotta speak up. You're gonna have to just point blank call in that support system, because I feel that there's some things that need to be done around the house, some things maybe that you need some help with, but you're like, you know, I really can't do this by myself, but you don't want to ask. And I'm seeing stuff even in storage, so I don't know in your home if you have stuff up either in the closet or in the attic or something, but I feel you're going to either need stuff put up or stuff put down, because I'm he wants you to ask for help for even the little things, okay? And he keeps whispering. He says, I'm still whispering those sweet nothings. He feels like a very kind, gentle spirit. And then he's showing me moving again. He definitely wants you to know he's got full use of all extremities. And that's how it said, full use of all extremities. This almost sounds like a professional diagnosis when they refer to it like that. He says you probably aren't even thinking about this, but he says you definitely need to not spend the rest of your life alone. Okay? So even if you've been kind of thinking, but kind of not thinking, he says you have my blessing. So if there's a gentleman you've been seeing periodically, or a good friend that is a really good friend, he says you have my blessing. And you don't have to try to wonder or wait. He says you'll know when the time is right. He said that you're too young and too beautiful. He wants you to know that. You're too young and too beautiful. And he says that she's too humble. Do you have a question you want to ask him?
I think I can.
Okay. Take a big deep breath. Just feel the love.
I just don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Pretty bad.
For who?
You bet.
Yvette. Is Yvette your daughter? Is Yvette still living at home?
Yeah, she's been challenged, yep.
Okay. He's letting me know she's going to be your biggest challenge. Okay? Okay. He says it's going to be, the rest is going to be downhill from there. Okay? Does Yvette have children yet?
No.
Okay. Okay, what he's conveying to me is that sometimes you feel like you're being too mean or too harsh.
Yeah.
He says you actually need to step it up. Okay? He says you're gonna have to grow some balls.
I know.
What do you have to what?
Grow some balls. Yeah.
You're gonna have to grow some, okay? He said, and they're gonna have to be big, okay? But you can do it, sorry, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
He said that you're gonna have to get some other people to help you too, okay?
Yeah, I do.
You need some help, and he's saying, he says, I got you on this side, he said, but you need some support here. I'm not going to infer anything that's going on in her life, but I feel like some influences that are not healthy are contributing to her situation. First and foremost, you need to recognize she's having her own human life experience.
Yeah.
Okay? And you honor and bless her in that moment. And when you do that and acknowledge it, then you're going to shift that energy. Okay? Sometimes you have to observe, allow, let go. And let them have their experience. As hard as it is as a mother, especially when you just want to shake the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Okay? And say, come on, get a grip. Can't you see what I see? But they can't because they're where they're at on their journey. So when you just pull back and let them have their experience, then you're going to shift that. Okay? He definitely is saying, things are going to be okay, but he's letting me know that this is the biggest challenge that you've ever had. It's going to be downhill from there. to have children at this time. I feel like she needs to make sure that she very much gets her crap together. But he's saying you're gonna have to ask for help with that, okay? There's gonna be something that's gonna be a shift and a catalyst for her, but it's gonna have to be something, that she sees for herself, okay? There's no way that anything that you can do for her or try to make happen or try to talk to people to talk to her, it has to be her epiphany, okay? I recommend calling on Archangel Michael. He's the Michael, or the angel of strength, courage, and protection. He's in the Bible a lot. Michael's the man. So call upon Michael every day and ask him for the strength to get through today. Don't think about tomorrow, don't think about the next day. The strength to get through today. Do it the next day, okay? When you lay your head down at night, release anything to spirit and allow yourself to sleep, okay? You cannot change what you cannot change. They'll say, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. Once again, he's letting me know, and I really feel, I don't know if she's in rebellion mode or what, but I feel like his passing had some kind of shifting with her.
That was her best friend.
Okay.
I'm the enemy.
Okay, I got chills. The thing is that she's gonna have to have that shift in perception herself. Because what I feel is you took him away. And he says, that is not true. You know it's not true. Don't believe it. Don't fall into her reality. And that's where you're gonna have to do a lot of shielding and protecting and just pull back and breathe, okay? And let go of what you can't control. That's her perception, and it will forever be that way